What's up YouTube? It's your boy DJ Garuchik back with another video on how to build better bases. Okay, so have you ever wondered how YouTubers design these bases and then they come up with these links and we click on them and we try these bases out? Sometimes these bases work for us, other times they don't work for us at all and we just get completely violated. Well, when they build these bases, there's a couple of key things they keep in mind. There's a couple of rules they like to follow. And so today, we're going to talk about what these rules are. We're going to talk about what buildings should you place next to other buildings. Do they work well together? What should you avoid doing? So we're going to talk about things that you should do and things that you should avoid doing. And hopefully, the tips and tricks that I share with you guys today will help you be super creative and build your own untouchable base. And then what you could do is you could put in the comments down below your base link and then we could try it out. And who knows, maybe you will build the next unbreakable base design and start a whole new wave in Builder Base. And hey, these skills might even translate to your town hall. If you find this video useful, don't forget to give it a like, drop a comment below, let me know what you think of the video, let me know what you would like to see in the future. If you've used this information to build your own base, let me know how it goes. In addition, if you really find this stuff useful, don't forget to subscribe. Now, with all that out the way, let's get started. Now, if you look at what I have here for you, you will notice that I have put certain buildings here together. Now, when you get to build a hole 9, or even build a hole 8 and 7, you're going to notice that these structures are oftentimes placed together. And so, there's a reason for that. And let's talk about what that reason is. Now, the crushers. These buildings have so much hit points. Probably the most hit points out of every building in Builder Base 9. Check it out. It says that it has 2,793 hit points. What does that mean? That means that this building will take a very long time for somebody to destroy it. This building, I think, actually can destroy a Pekka in like 3 hits. So let's think about that for a second. What is this building's pros? What is this building's cons? The pros of this building is it has lots of health. Lots of health. The cons of it is, in order for it to do damage, you have to be in its radius. And its radius is really, really small. So we need to somehow lure the enemy towards the crusher, and then it will do its damage. Now, is there a way for us to lure the enemy troops to the crusher using our walls? Maybe keep like a little opening somewhere, or place the crushers in a place where you think the enemy will definitely go if that's the direction they're going to hit you from. Now, is there a way for you to put something else next to it such that when the enemy goes to the crusher, maybe instead of fighting the crusher, it gets distracted and then it starts fighting the other defense instead, while the crusher still has the ability to do damage? Remember, the crusher has very small range. So what building can you use? It's the guard post. Let me talk to you guys about the guard post. Now, the guard post has these troops, and what they do is they patrol your base. If an enemy comes within their radius, then they go and attack those troops. Now, if you position the guard post in such a way that is equidistant from both your crushers, this is what's going to happen. The enemy troops are going to go in, they're going to go after your crusher, and then instead of them being able to hit it, they might hit it once. Once the enemy troops see that you have guard post troops near them, they go after your guard post troops. Guard post troops are #1 priority for any unit, unless those units only target defenses. So something like the Giants, something like the Hogs, they're going to ignore the guard post troops. Now, everything else, if they see these guard post troops, that's what they're going to go after first, all right? So if you position these guard post troops in between the crushers, what's going to end up happening is enemy troops are going to come in, they're going to go after your crusher, they might get a hit on it. Then, once they see the guard post troops, they're going to change their target and go after them. The wonderful thing is the guard post troops actually are going to run to them while they're at the crusher. So they're going to end up fighting your guard post troops at the crusher. They're doing damage to the troops. The crusher's doing damage to the troops. And whatever other defenses you have nearby are also going to be doing damage to the troops. So this is like a wombo combo. This combo is so devastating that people actually have found ways to make it even more powerful. Check this out. So when Build a Hole 9 came out, we have the use of Hogs. Hogs became available. And so what people want to do is, they know these crushers are so deadly. So they started trying to stun them, right? You stun these crushers, your Pekkas go in, the Hogs go in, boom, boom, pow, the rest of the base falls, right? The Pekkas kill the guard post troops, the battle machine helps kill the guard post troops, the Hogs clear the base, easy peasy lemon squeezy, yeah? Now, what happens if the enemy troops cannot stun snipe your crushers? What if they can't stun them? How can you actually pull that off? Well, if your crusher's outside of the base or close to the wall, it's exposed, right? There's a couple of little things that you could do to actually make your crushers unstunnable. Check this out. Or maybe not unstunnable, but force your opponent to invest more resources into stunning them. That's going to ultimately help you so that your crushers don't get stunned, giving them more time to be alive, time to do more damage, and perhaps even help you win. This is what you could do. You can take the firecrackers and you put them close to the outside, inside your wall, but very close, like this. You see that? What happens is you want them close to the outside anyway, because that's the defense that's going to be used to help you survive minions, witches, and balloons, and baby dragons. So it actually helps you out anyway. But the purpose here with this defense is if you put the firecrackers next to the crusher, what it does is if somebody tries to stun snipe it, they can't. Because instead of them hitting the crusher, they're gonna end up hitting the firecrackers. While they stun the firecrackers, you got cannons that are gonna be shooting that hog, which makes it very difficult for that hog to destroy the firecrackers. They might have to invest 2 hogs to kill 1 firecrackers. Now remember, usually with these compositions with Pekkas and hogs, it's usually 1 Pekka and 15 hogs, or 2 Pekkas, right? Then you have even less hogs. So with that said, every time you can force the enemy to invest multiple hogs into 1 building, it's stopping them from stunning another building, which is ultimately going to help you win the defense. So what we have here is we have the crusher, and this crusher is, look how it's surrounded. I have it surrounded by a firecracker, I have it surrounded by a cannon, and I even have a double cannon nearby. So whatever gets to this crusher, think about what it's got to deal with. It's got to deal with the guard post troops. It cannot be stunned because it is protected. There's a wall here, and we got double cannons nearby too. So if you can somehow incorporate this into your designs, you don't have to keep everything. You don't have to keep these double cannons this close. I mean, they have a range. You could even take your double cannon and pull it back. So those are some things to think about. Now, something else that people do to make their crushers even deadlier is they use the idea of push traps. Push traps can be used for a couple of reasons. One, to shave off time off the clock. If these push traps are busy making enemy troops bounce around, something like the Pekka, if you make the Pekka bounce around or throw the Pekka out the base or throw the Pekka in the base, get it jumped, that means all your defenses are going to focus on it. Pekka's gone. Or if you take the Pekka and you throw him out the base, well, the Pekka has to walk really slow. So by the time the Pekka gets back into the base, well, you probably shaved off like 15-30 seconds off the clock. So the traps are really, really useful in helping you win. Now, what you could do with these traps is you could actually point them to be at the crusher. So you can make a system outside your base where, look, this push trap pushes them to this one pushes them to this one, but this one pushes them to the crusher. You're gonna basically stun. You can stun a Pekka or whatever troop you want. This will stun them because they're gonna be in this little loop, and it's gonna shave off a lot of time off the clock. And your opponent is gonna be really, really upset that you did this to them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the episode of Build Better Bases. I hope you found this video useful, informative. I hope you can upgrade your bases now, move some things around. That way you can make your base unstoppable. Okay, once again, if you found this video useful, please give it a like. Please don't forget to subscribe. That way you really help our channel grow. In addition, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you thought about the different psychology behind the different buildings. And if I missed something, let me know. And then we can update it for the next video. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Team Sexy, out. Yo, look at his high-level troops. Yo, what up, Viachi? Yo, look at my man's high-level troops. Yo, my man got his barbarians maxed. He's got his archers maxed. Giants maxed. Bro, this is like a maxed base right now. Yo, you can be teaching us things, my dude. Yo, let's check this base out real quick. He got all these max level troops. Yo! Yo, this is it. Guys, this is it. This is the base we've been looking for. This is how you do it. This is how you get to top 200 in the US of A, my man. This is the base. This is the base you want to have. This is the base you want to have. Engineered.
Yo, this is it. Yo, my man XD has a saying. He's just better.